Hello again there, YouTube fans. This is the Real Creepy Doll Man here. I'm back with an all-new episode. It is September the 2nd of 2018. Time is now 1:42 a.m. Today's topic is on this doll, 237. Now, all the YouTube fans and all the diehard Real Creepy Doll Man fans from around the world would like to know, is it cursed, haunted, or possessed? Nobody truly knows, not including the Real Creepy Doll Man himself knows. The only way to do this, the old-fashioned way, get back into doing communicating with our spirit friends, part 11 and beyond. Yes, indeed, when the Real Creepy Ghost Hunter Jr. returns, we will get in that episode very soon. But let's go back up to speed now. I'm going to say this, is junking a good idea or a bad idea to find dolls? Because I found this one junking. Plus another two stuffed animals I found. And I do that occasionally when I go out now. As you can see the condition it's in. It needs to be clean. At the top, all these little white stains will have to be cleaned off. I'll have to see if I can use maybe hand sanitizer and rub it down and try to see if I can get all them off there. Gently remove all the stains. Next thing is I cannot, and I repeat this, cannot remove the stain. So what I did, there's nothing I can do for this. I don't know what type of stain this is, but I don't think I can remove it. So the stain here cannot be removed. I can say this, that another problem is, I checked the back of it. In the back where the neck is connected to the body, there is a hole in the back of it as well as in the front. The front is much worse than the back, so I'm showing the front right now. So I'm going to do something that never has been done before. The Real Creepy Doll Man is going to say this to all the fans out there, what he's going to do. Remember when I said I'm going to do 2 live episodes? Well, in the spirit of giving you guys a little sample and a little taste of what the Real Creepy Doll Man can do, the Creepy Doll Man is going to do 1 episode not live. So you can see me actually fixing the doll. It not building it. You'll see me fixing this doll and restoring it back to its pristine condition. Now, I will fix it here within the Real Creepy Doll Man's domain. But when we do the live version, we will not do in the Creepy Doll Man's actual home or bedroom. So it'll be moved and shot in another location. So watch for that episode to come that we'll do the episode live, but in a new location to protect the Real Creepy Doll Man's ordeal where he lives at. Like I said, the stain cannot be removed, and there's nothing I could do for it. That I'll do the best I can to fix this doll. Now, I don't know if it's male or female. It could be either one. It has to also need clothes. I found a pair of blue jeans that might fit it, but I'll have to alter them. And another thing is wrong. All the limbs that are holding this body, it's attached to the body, which is all the limbs here, the feet, the partial feet with the partial legs and the partial hands. I mean, the hands with the partial arm and the head. All the pieces on there will have to be tightened because they had to be retightening on the thing there. That they have a zip tie on them. The zip ties, all 5 of the zip ties will have to be retightened to make it tighter on the limbs. And the Real Creepy Doll Man has to tighten them with something and restore them. Sorry about that. Creepy Doll Man's still having a little problem with his ordeal, coughing. But, you know, I'm still doing fine. I'll have to still be seen by a doctor about that pretty soon. It might be more serious than I thought. Now, another thing is, I'm going to do this episode as not the first non-live episode. So what I'm going to do is 1 episode to give you a sample what the Creepy Doll Man can do. But this episode won't be live. You'll see me build one as a non-live episode. But not Jamie the Possessed Witch Doll and number 230 will be billed live. So watch for that to come soon. And once that gets billed live, you'll get the like at. Now you see I cleaned it up, but not real good. I'll have to go back and clean the doll up before we could put her together, or him together. And it's going to have to be clean. So I have to take it to the bathroom later on to clean it later on tonight. And another thing is, I don't know what the stain is, but when you junk, you have to make sure any object you bring, doesn't matter if it's an action figure, stuffed animal or doll, or any other thing, when you're junking and try to find stuff, because people like to do that to find stuff, is a hidden treasure. They either do it for keepsake, or they do that to resell it to make a little money for gas or something. I know a few people that does that. I sprayed the whole doll down with Lysol. So any germs on this doll is now killed. And I think they sprayed it before that, before I found the doll. And I went back and resprayed it again. So any germs on the doll should be now 100% dead. Like I said, I cannot remove the stain, but I can get clothes to put over the doll. There's nothing I can do with the stain. You can't find a stain lifter without tearing the fabric up, because the fabric on the body is so old. And I can't tell you how old it is. I've been looking to see how old the doll is, but I can't find a date. It's made by Kingston Corporation. And I don't know how old the doll is. If it has writing on there, it's probably faded. It doesn't say, but it's faded out by now probably. I've been looking for how long it will last. Now there's a name on the back. It says King State is the name, and I don't know the year on it. I've been trying to find a year on it. It has to be cleaned up. I'm gonna work around the clock to try to clean it. I didn't see no number on it, nothing. As you see, all the limbs are kind of loose in the back, where the neckline is completely loosened up. There is a zip tie right there. This looks like a brand new zip tie. And there is a hole right about up there, if you could see it. It has to be fixed. I'll have to restitch it with nylon and try to refix it. And it's still a little damp from where I sprayed it down with the Lysol. I want to make sure that the germs were 100% killed, because you never know anybody has any diseases out there, whatever, or sicknesses. This is Real Creepy Doll Man saying, I'm going to bring up another episode coming up pretty soon. It's going to be titled, Is Junking Good Thing or Bad Thing? It's already now been leaked out for the next episode, coming up next. So keep watching that from the Real Creepy Doll Man. This is Real Creepy Doll Man saying goodbye, and God bless you all.